So we're going to do that, and then also the game room will be available for, if Catholics want to look at the service, mass service on television together like they used to. So that will be an option as well. We are very excited that at the health center that they are being able to visit with their families and friends again. Because of that, we are getting also to open up for volunteers from here and from the outside to help us at the health center. And thank you for those who have already given me your application and have volunteered to help out there. Some people have asked what the volunteer entails. What would you be doing over there? It could be something as helping to get them to their therapy on time, as well as sitting down and playing a game with them, talking to them. You know, it's wonderful that it's opened up to visitors and family members, but the sad part is we still have residents over there who do not receive any visitation still, because they just don't have family or friends. So at those times we really ask, and there's only a certain amount of us as team members, so anybody who feels their heart called to do something like that, we welcome that. Also there will be like just helping them with activities, maybe doing painting with them, helping them with that, crafts, talking to them, just building a relationship. Those of you who have volunteered over there, you know how rewarding it is, and you think that you're giving, but you really end up receiving. All of you know that. You're all big volunteers here, so I don't need to say that.
Paula, do you have to be physically able to go?
No, you do not. I mean, that's a good question. We would have to work on getting you over there if that you're in a wheelchair or you need the service, but no, you don't. Depending on what you're going to be helping with. For visiting with them, absolutely not. That would be wonderful. Play bingo with them, whatever it may be. That would be good. Actually, it probably would be the smaller activities now that I think in the beginning, because we're only allowed 10 at a time for the group activities. So it'll be smaller activities off in the room, not bingo, but other things. I do want to say we're going to have an Easter egg hunt here, yay, that Ren is going to be hosting on Easter Day. So that will be fun. It's an adult Easter egg hunt. That's all I'm going to say. So you'll just have to let your mind wander and come and join in and see what that's all about. We will have our first live performance on Easter Sunday at 2 p.m. in here. And what we're going to do, it will be first come, first serve with 25 people socially distanced. We'll also have it on Channel 3, and we'll have the game room as well. So if people can come over. I would like to save the game room for those who do not get Channel 3, the townhome, and people here who cannot get Channel 3. That should be reserved for them. But in here, it'll be first come, first serve. So that's pretty exciting.
What is it?
It'll just be me reading out of a book, you know, random poems or something. No, I'm sorry about that. You might want to know that. Her name is Maureen Christine. Remember her?
Yeah.
You know what? Now that I think about it, she's a singer, isn't she? You look at your calendar. I want to make sure that's okay with Andy before I move forward with that, because singing is one of the most contagious things that you can catch COVID with. And so let me okay that with them about having somebody in the same room. Otherwise, we'll just have the game room open. You can see it on Channel 3, and Ren will videotape and play it at a later time. So you will get to enjoy it one way or another. On April 15th, we're going to have in the Sable Studio professional flower arrangements. So, our volunteers here do a great job, but if you want to get a different twist on it, come on in. We're going to do it through a Zoom call. Someone who used to help us before. So yes, so it should be fun. It'll be live, interactive. You can ask the teacher of that any questions that you might have, and still interact. On April 16th, we are going to have a program in here called Memory Matters. That program, I can have 25 people in here, socially distanced, and then of course the game room for those who don't get Channel 3. That is a lead from from Memory Care at the Health Center. She's gonna come in and talk to us about preventing Alzheimer's disease and other dementia. So it's gonna be very interesting, a great topic that we're all interested in. And then Friday, April 30th, the Kentucky Derby horse race. So wear your finest hat. As usual, please look in your calendar and view it often. I know there's a lot in there, and if anybody needs help on how to read the calendar, and I don't mean that to be insulting, but it's confusing. We've spent a lot of time trying to organize it as best we can, and it's still confusing because we have so much in it. So, but please just stop by my office or talk to Ren or Susan, anybody from Lifestyles. We'd be more than happy to go through it. I do want to say that we are going slow. We've all been vaccinated, which is great. We know we can still get COVID. I personally have a family member who's a nurse who was vaccinated and still got COVID. Slight symptoms, but still she did have some symptoms, and she's young. So we're not out of the woods completely. We are much better off. We have health centers around us that have already been completely closed down because of COVID after reopening. So I beg you to still be cautious and still wear your mask. And let's see how, I used to have a doctor that when I wanted to try something new, no matter what it was, a new product or something, he used to say, you know what, let's let somebody else's patients test that out first. So I beg you just to take it slow. Let's see what happens to the rest of the country as people are talking. I know CDC is letting people hug now if they have both been vaccinated, but at the other end of their mouth, they're saying they still want you to social distance. So, it's just an unknown, really. It's unknown. And then until we get more data and this goes on, we'll know more. But thank you for your patience, and as usual, my office is always open. Well, I'm not there a lot, but you can always send me an email or a phone call, and I promise to get back to you within 72 hours if I'm not on vacation. No, 24 hours if I'm not on vacation. Oops. What? Yes. Oh, yes, I'm sorry for all the time that you guys need that.
And no new residents? Paula?
I'm sorry. Oh, no new residents.
No new residents.
So invite your friends, we need some.
Okay. And last meeting is the announcement of our next meeting will be April 22nd, the fourth Thursday of the month at 2 p.m. Please continue to wear your masks, practice social distancing, and please don't forget to wear your name tags. The only way we're going to get to know one another here. And with that, do I have a motion to adjourn? Second, and okay, we have a second. All in favor, please say aye. Aye. Opposed? Okay, meeting adjourned.
I'm wondering if